father taught me that all life is sacred, that nature is a beautiful thing, and often we forget it. As long as I can remember, I've always had a connection to the natural world, the mountains, the forests, the rivers of Colorado, and a connection to my culture as well. I was raised in the Aztec tradition, and my father taught me that as indigenous people, we are the original caretakers of the land. You know, we were the original activists before that word even existed. And as soon as I started learning about the crisis, about the problem, I realized that this world that I loved, this world that I was connected to, was being destroyed. My immediate response was to take action.
We can, if we unite together as one people, one voice, we can do it. Woo! Let's go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Climate change! Let's go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Climate change! Let's go!
I've been on the front lines of the climate and the environmental movement since I was 6.
Hello, my name is Shutesgato Matthew. I'm 6.
We've worked really hard to get the attention of political leaders, of world leaders, to get them to wake up and take action. We've relied on them to make the change that we want to see. And it hasn't happened. If we want to create that world that we're all envisioning, it's not going to come from waiting for world leaders to take action. So that's why we're right here, right now. That's why we have built this campaign. That's why we have put together RYSE. RYSE is an acronym. It stands for Rising Youth for a Sustainable Earth. You know, we're really specifically looking at climate solutions. We feel that climate change is one of the greatest issues we have ever seen. It is the defining issue of our time, and our generation is going to be most impacted by climate change. So therefore, our generation has the most at stake, and we have the most power in this matter. And so RYSE is creating and building that platform and offering that support to young people around the world so that they can create the solutions that they want to see. One of the first actions that we're going to be taking towards building this is these workshops, is these trainings that we're going to be offering throughout the spring that are going to be focusing on leadership, on organization, on how to really ground and create this movement. The second day is really going to be working on creating a concrete climate action plan. And so it's going to be really amazing. We're offering this to youth all over the country, and we're really hoping to build a movement through this, because this is going to be the way that we can concretely get young people engaged, get young people involved, so that they know that they're making a difference, that they know that they're bringing forth the solutions. With your support, we're going to be able to train at least 500 climate solutionaries. And from there, it's only going to grow exponentially, because those 500 that we're trained are then going to train the next 500. And the next 500, and it's only going to keep growing like that, because our goal is not to create more followers. Our goal is to create leaders. You know, as a young person, you know, I was constantly being trained. You know, I was born and raised in a really supportive family, really supportive community. Being a part of these organizations, being a part of this movement, a lot of kids don't have that. A lot of kids don't have mentors. A lot of kids don't have a foundation for them to ground into. That's a really important aspect of RYSE. A really important aspect of this movement is that intergenerational point of view. Not only do we have this fresh, young, new perspective involved, but we also have this incredible council of elders, the Wisdom Council, that are going to be involved and engaged in really supporting us. Like Nako Bear, we got Van Jones, Winona Duke, and a lot of other incredible people that are really offering their wisdom and their support. One really important thing about a movement is that each and every person has a part to play. And in dealing with a problem as huge as climate change, as our environmental crisis, it's going to affect everybody. So everybody has to do something to build towards the solutions. Please contribute to our campaign. You know, help us out. Share this video with your friends. Show your kids, to get them engaged, get them inspired, get them involved. You are a part of this right now by just watching this video, so thank you so much for your support.